Hey YouTube guys, here's a short tutorial on how to get started on the Braz PVE server. The first thing I do is take a look at the map and see what's available and get my bearings. We're starting with a pretty interesting kit. I have a Necromancer MP5, the server links, tools, and some medicine kits. Necromancer weapons have infinite durability and gain bonuses with each kill made using them, and they have 3 levels. Here are the bonus items we were able to obtain. Whenever you have a question, consult this icon. In this other icon, we have a casino that raffles off items. We are entitled to 1 free spin every day. Or if you have some extra money and want to try your luck, you can pay to open a box. Looks like I got lucky and already won a backpack, the best thing to start a wipe with. It's part of the Lumberjack armor and on its own gives me a 3% Lumberjack bonus, but let's continue. One of the best things to start with is going to the outpost using the outpost command. At the outpost, we'll see missions and items that we can buy. In this little house, by chatting with this nice guy, you can get some missions to earn XP and items. There are missions of all kinds. Crooked deliveries, stone, wood, shooting down helicopters, Bradleys, raids, and much more. But the mission I'm going to take on is to take down 200 subway residents. I'll take the opportunity to farm and get some bonuses for my weapon. Using the quest command, I can check the progress of the quests, and it seems I forgot to open some quests before starting the video, but that won't hinder us at all. The good thing about playing in Braz PVE is that the developer has already thought of everything for those of us who are just starting out. So we can buy many things to help us save time. Full armor sets. Weapons and accessories. A workbench tier 3 among other items. Now that we have the mission and the objective to achieve, let's go after the loot to build a base and buy our items. The subway is the best place to start searching for items, kills, and loot to recycle. For those who don't know the way, I'll show you. There's not much of a secret. Sometimes there are bots in the hallways, and they only respawn when the server is started. From now on, let's start having some fun. Remember that the more players are logged in, the more loot and bots will spawn, and the faster the respawn time will be, so keep that in mind. Now the weapon will evolve, but don't be fooled. In the beginning, we're not Superman, and we can be easily defeated by these bots. have a skill tree that we can upgrade using the ST command. I start with some medicine and then move on to combat, but that's personal and depends on the type of player you are. This combat skill prevents your items from losing durability. I believe it's very valuable. Now that we're prepared, let's go after the special items and loot. This absurdly large backpack is a perk for Diamond VIPs on the server, but I won't be using its full capacity, as the intention here is to show how to start on the server, not to utilize the perks. Pressing the M key activates burst fire mode, which greatly improves accuracy. I just remembered I didn't get fuel, and the chance of running out of fuel is high now, but we'll keep going until we get fuel. This loot from just one station seems like a good start. I could take these hazmat bags to be recycled. They're very profitable, but I'm afraid I won't have the space and I'll pass. Now we'll repeat the process for 1 or 2 more stations, and then we can return to the outpost. Let's speed up the process. The resources we're going to secure here will give us the boost we need to move forward. Let's speed up to the next station. The best strategy is to stay on top of the train and jump near the disembarkation point. Don't forget to heal yourself. We're not fully equipped yet, and we need to proceed with caution. We found a normal wave card for an event at Oil Rig, and this will be very important for us in the future. Let's accelerate to the next point and continue our progress towards our objective. We've leveled up and more points are available to spend on our skill tree. Some items, like these foods, are used in recipes on BraZ cooking, but that's a topic we'll cover in another video. Some items come stacked in more units than the configured stack size. To avoid losing the stack, you must exchange it for another item. The server developer is active and constantly correcting these details. The chicken coop stacks should already be fixed. And here we go. No pain, no gain. Another card. Looks like we're lucky to find them today. Wow, we got another piece of the lumberjack armor. We're on the right track. Now with this skill complete, bad items no longer lose durability. I gained more resistance against bots, and I'm at the maximum level, and now I've activated the bot damage bonus skill, and I'm at level 1. Bad news. I'll be without a train if I can't get fuel, but I'm sure we'll find a way. Wow. The best place to find these armor pieces is the subway. Now I have the first minor piece from the Ruby set. To quickly select loot, simply hold down the H key and hover your mouse over the loot. Hey! We finally got the first piece of the Sapphire set, the Harvest armor. Here's an important tip. Don't forget to bring fuel for the subway. Running around is very tiring. Dim, another level up, and now we have more points to spend on our skill tree. That sounds like money. Being without a vehicle down here is really bad, and I'm going to fix that. Their shots hurt much less now, and my shots are much more effective with our evolved abilities. My feet are already tired, so I'm going to make things a little faster and more fun. I'll have to resort to VIP benefits and call a car to help me. Now I can browse with style and speed. We're already getting quite well stocked, and maybe we'll even have enough to build my house out of high-quality metal when I finally do. Wow, I never get tired of hearing these noises. The first raid levels on the server have wooden doors, so these cocktails will be very useful. Now you've had a glimpse of what we can find on the subways. Let's speed up and catch another station or two. Let's kill some more bots to buff our weapon and find some more special items and valuable loot to recycle. It's very important to take it slow, because if we die here, we'll have to go all the way back to get our loot. I almost threw it all away now. I'm getting too confident. It's better to stop now while we're still doing well. When you get too confident, it's best to stop while you're winning. We've been on the subway for almost an hour, and we have more than enough loot to pull off a perfect wipe start. The only VIP perk I used was with a car, but it was necessary because the video would have been much longer, and that's the only reason I got it. Now comes the best part of all, recycling and spending the loot we've acquired. Those stacked items were incorrect and have already been corrected by the Devi team. Now let's secure our workbench 3, and all we need is scraps, which we have plenty of right now. Let's secure an extra weapon and its accessories. Let's leave this hazmat suit as emergency clothing, and now we can get better armor with the bonuses from the pieces we've collected. Now we have everything we need to start our wipe in the best possible way. In the next video, we're going to start raiding, shooting down helicopters, doing events, and everything else we want. With a little over an hour of wiping, we gather resources that will take us wherever we want to go now, and that's why I always start with the subway. But this is just one way to begin. I hope this has helped in some way, and I hope to see you in part 2. This part promises much more action, as we'll now be chasing after special items. Take care and see you later.